Good morning and welcome to 96.3 Buzz FM. Mr. Lenny Tafau as the marketing officer within the VKS and also for the MACFEST. And we have Tony Ligo's assisting marketing side of MACFEST. They are joining us in the studio. Good morning and welcome to 96.3 Buzz FM.
Thank you for having us, Kizzy.
Now, tell us more about the where we are now since the government of Vanuatu has announced that Vanuatu will be hosting the 7th Melanesian Arts Festival on the month of July.
Well, we are 1 month on countdown. As we can see, we have 1 month ahead of us. The budget has been passed last week, and we are, going full throttle at the moment to get everything up and ready for the events on the 19th. We still have to, well, at the moment we have everything to be sourced. So again, it's unfortunately it's fallen behind the time frame that we were working towards. But yes, it's something that we look forward to doing and doing well for Vanuatu, so that we can give not just the Vanuatu people, but the Melanesian group that are coming and the people back in their country, a view and a feel of what the Melanesian Art Festival is all about.
Now, when we talk about Melanesian Art Festival, we're talking about 5 countries altogether. Yes. That's Vanuatu, Fiji, Papua New Guinea, Solomon Islands, and the Kanaki from New Caledonia. Yes. But this time, including other territories like the Torres Strait and also West Papua, people are coming over to Vanuatu. And you mentioned about the budget that the government of Vanuatu has allocated. But you are falling behind of your schedule to get in touch with everything and ready for the D-date on the 19th of July. So far, what the committee has done?
Everything that the committee has planned for, we are executing as is. Again, it doesn't at the moment. We can't say that we are behind in terms of setting up the venues, but we will get it done, and we will get it done in good time. We're commencing this week with everything that is going to happen. There is no pulling back now, especially with the fact that the chairman of the Melanesian Spearhead Group is our own Prime Minister. So with that in mind, we have to fulfill the MSG plan. And we are going to make it happen. That's all we can tell you, and we can confirm at this point. Yes.
Now, Lenny Tafau, you're on the MACFEST committee, and you've been organizing. You've got lots of tasks to do, communicating with the media people and the ambassadors and everybody that will be definitely involved. Now, a lot of information has been done, disseminated, and people are aware that Vanuatu will be hosting this festival.
I think so far we use plenty social media to post our information. We use radio, social medias. We use TV and radio, SMS. I think the message reached our audience so far. So far so good. Yeah.
Now, in regards to VKS, is the entity that is backing the committee and backing everything and hosting such in the name of the government of Vanuatu. But looking at the infrastructure itself, as you said, I understand that some Natangura leaf has been transported from sources from different islands of Vanuatu. Now, the structure itself, how we're going to construct the whare or the structures?
I think so far Natangura leaf are already coming in, and I think this week we'll have start to build up. I think we're going to build up stalls and little whare for what.
Yes, we're going to be building the site itself was there's three venues.
Yes, that's right. That's Saralana Convention Center and also at Feawa Park.
Yeah, Feawa Park.
So how many structures in those venues?
Again, the cultural structures that we can put up will only be put up at Saralana and hopefully at Convention Center. At Feawa Park, there's a bylaw that says we can't do any structural building apart from what is already there. So we're going to be using it mainly for exhibition of all the crafts that we've done, and that would be under the tents that would be set up, as is usual that they do at the Feawa Park.
Now, Lenny, in regards to the participation of those countries, is there any indication already how many participants from one country to be sent over for this festival?
I think PNG already confirmed 200, and Solomon 50 because they're busy doing Pacific Games, so they'll just have 50 coming over. Fiji doesn't confirm yet.
And then we have Nucleodon is going to be a big contingent. We know that normally.
And then we roughly we're expecting 1,000 participants.
1,000 participants.
Domestic and internationals.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
And then what about how we source our own from the 6 provinces of Vanuatu?
Okay, each province will have at least up to 100 participants coming.
Each province.
For each province. Some more, some less, but that's how it's going to be divided. Again, because of the short time involved, we have now gone down to sort of choosing the groups coming in. There's no allowing them to choose themselves. We are choosing the groups coming down.
Why is that?
The reason being that with the programs that we're putting out, we want to make sure that we have the highlight of this festival is going to be the unique cultures that we have in Vanuatu.
And we're also using our network for Vanuatu Cultural Center to
source the participants coming down. So we're looking at the same number of people going down to the National Art Festival, I think, for this one. Hopefully, yes, it's going to a lot of unique cultures, dances, arts, a lot of unique crafts will be presented. Again, we want to make this a unique festival, and then set it at a bar that is above the others that are in the past. In that sense, we were hoping to have in place the VKS videography units, and with training for camera people who have been are now being drafted in to work during the festival, so that we can actually have live streaming of the festival.
That's the first time for Vanuatu and for the Pacific countries as well.
Yes, for the MSG countries, it will be live streamed. So this is something that we're planning on doing to make it make a difference, set a new level of coverage for these events. Now, having said that, the focus of this event is to actually get the young people of Melanesia to get their interest back into their own culture. We know, everybody knows that technology today has taken over, and a lot of young kids know other cultures other than their own. So this is something that we want to highlight in this event, and live streaming is one of them. The other part to concretize this is to actually give to bring out the cultures in Vanuatu that are unique but that are interesting also to young, and make it interesting to these young people. Sand drawing, for example, the Lapita culture, for example, those are two. The preservation of food, how food can be preserved traditionally and for our time. This is one of the other aspects that is going to come into play. The dances that are going to be performed, some of the most sacred dances in some of the cultures never before performed outside of their own sacred grounds are going to be done. It's going to be done this time. So we are hoping that 2 weeks ahead of time we'll be printing through Daily Post, putting out our program, official program, so that people will know and get to see what is going to take place during the 2 weeks of this festival. Again, we are counting on the public, the volunteers that we're going to be drafting, and also the business houses that we are approaching for support in assistance to make this a successful one. The city council, the government, and so this is a community thing. It's a group thing. So this is what the the committee and the coordinating team are calling on everyone in Port Vila and in Vanuatu as a whole for us to do our part and help the committee make this a successful event, especially as we've just gone through 2 cyclones and COVID. It's something that cannot be done in a year.
That's right.
But we want to fulfill this and make our country proud and show the world that yes, we are resilient, not just in staying through cyclones and disasters, but also by being able to set up and put an event of this magnitude.
Because this is going to be the first big event just after the COVID era in the Pacific region, and Vanuatu will be the first country in the Pacific to host thousands of participants and visitors joining in with the people of Vanuatu and those Melanesian countries and the Melanesian territories. Now, you talked about the participation of those countries, but we did not touch on West Papua and Torres Strait. Is there any indication for them to participate as well, Lenny?
I think invitation already sent out by our directors, so it's up to.
Well, they'll be confirming their numbers soon, and we know definitely that they're coming because they have indicated that they are going to be participating.
And of the budget itself, it's some approximately 200 million Vatu, some 190 plus million Vatu. Now, the budget is allocated for the festival itself, but not only the festival, because the MACFEST will incorporate 2 big fella event during that time, which is the Independence 43rd Independence celebration, and also Fest Napuan.
Exactly.
So in this Fest Napuan, apart from those participants for the festival itself, it's catered for any other Pacific Island participant artists joining us during the time as well?
Yes. This is something that has been, I think, a stay theme for the Melanesian Art Festival. When the teams or the participant countries come, they bring their bands with them to participate, not only for the festival, but especially for the Fest Napuan part of the music.
So meaning that they're coming with the popular artists, bands from those Melanesian countries. But what about any other Pacific Island countries if they want to participate in the Fest Napuan as a
like
the normal thing? Yes,
I think that I'm not sure, but I think there are bands coming. I'm not sure what we have not seen the program run for Fest Napuan, but we believe there'll be bands from other countries. But again, it's going to be focused mainly on Melanesia this year. So this is why they're incorporating both the Fest Napuan and MACFEST, so that the focus is on Melanesian bands this year. Yes.
Wow. Now, in regards to logistic side of it, bringing in participants from Vanuatu from those 6 provinces, what is the status? How does it arrange to?
Okay. Venue accommodation wise, the 3 schools have been given the approval by the Education Ministry. The Malapo College, Lycée and INTV are going to be the homes of the residents, our participants from overseas. Our local participants will also be joining that, but we will also have communities support their like local communities support our people coming in from the provinces. So some of them will be have decided to stay with their provincial community, like they have community halls or community centers that they'll be using here in Port Vila. And at the moment we've done the logistic team and the accommodation team are working very hard. This is sort it out.
So, as Vanuatu is labeled as the country that everything comes out in the last minute, but we definitely pull it off at the last minute. Yes. So we're not giving a thought to the organizing committee in Vanuatu. Now, Lenny, talk about every time that there's a festival, there's always a theme. Is there a theme for this year?
Yeah, we have a team this year, and actually Tony is the one who suggests that we use the team, and I think he's the one who come up with the team.
Yes,
and what is it exactly? What is it exactly?
It's it's a group thing discussion on the first. Excuse that. From the first time we met was it's rebuilding my Melanesia for our common destiny.
Wow, this is good.
Yes.
It's yeah.
And we actually I think the official language that we use
Bislama.
Bislama.
So it's the official team is in Bislama.
Is in Bislama.
And then the French and the English version support it, but the official thing is in Bislama.
What is it? Is that?
Rebuilding Melanesia blomi, tomorrow yumito.
Wow. So it's already there.
Yes.
So all merchandise are also ready.
Merchandise are coming.
Yeah, merchandise are coming. Yes, hopefully we're not late.
Yes.
Again, COVID has done something really. Everybody knows that everything gets delayed, and logistics is a nightmare in these times. But yes, we keep our fingers crossed, touch wood, and we believe that we're going to get them in time, coming next month. So yes, we're looking forward to putting out displaying something that will encourage our young people to look back to the culture and have some interest in it. Just to let you know, there'll be several things happening also during that same time. The launching of books, an exhibition of local books written by Ni Vanuatu writers will take place during that time. We also have a symposium happening at the time to look at the Melanesian culture, how to pursue how going forward into the future. It brings with it a lot of people who in their specialized fields, like archaeologists, anthropologists, linguists, who come to do for the symposium itself. We also have something that is not been mentioned, but I'd like to put it out. We have an excavation that will be happening from the 4th of July. Wow. I think one of the biggest lapita sites ever discovered by two Ni Vanuatu archaeologists, and this is the first. And it's going to be starting on the 4th of July, and this is something that everybody is looking forward to, because there's going to be a lot of excitement in the field of culture.
But that's prior to the festival.
Prior to the festival, but going through to the festival.
And it's part of it.
Yes, it is part of. Sort of, it's again, it's a celebration of the Melanesian people, culture, and we want to put it out so that we look back to our past. The
That's
Lapita
right.
people who were there before, and what they have left behind for us. We're bringing in things like the Wusi pottery makers of Santo. People have never seen them outside their own place. So this is some of the sacred things that we're bringing out. The Rom dance of Amram and
Namangi.
It's going to be put on show, and not show, but put on here. We are also encouraging special traditional ceremonies or rites, like the black magic.
Yeah, that's
will
right.
be introduced
I want
there.
to ask that.
Yes,
so we'll definitely have that on the festival.
Yes, and so these are some of the things that we want to highlight. The sand drawing, which is unique to Vanuatu, yet
to Melanesia.
To Melanesia. So we want to highlight these things so that people can see and know that our culture is rich. Our culture is very, very unique. It's something that we should be proud of, and our kids should know more about it. And by bringing it out, and we are encouraging parents, please bring your kids out and enjoy the celebration of Melanesian culture. But again, get them to get away from their phone for 5 or 10 minutes or an hour, and get something else into their mind, and start giving them some interest in
to learn about the history
exactly,
of this country and the
yeah.
people.
It's exactly the people itself, and this is it. Without a country can be a country without its people.
That's right.
So,
Now, you mentioned this excavation. You didn't say any sites. Do we have an idea of that?
yes, I'm not at liberty to announce that, but
Okay.
it's in Onefate, to tell you the
Alright.
truth, and it's an exciting thing because it means a lot, because the first biggest site that was found was Onefate at Tiuma, as we all know, but this is going to be bigger than Tiuma, and
Wow.
it's further down from Tiuma. All I can say is that on the eastern side of Efate. So
Okay,
it's
you're
going to be
giving some
exciting.
hints
Yes,
already.
yes.
So it's on the eastern side of
Yes,
the
yes.
island of Fate.
That's it.
And I think archaeology around the world are going to focus here, so
Yes.
they're coming.
So we'll be expecting
Yes.
famous people,
Yes.
archaeologists
from around the world. So.
from the 4th of July.
Yes.
So this is going to be a huge thing for Vanuatu.
And it's a good booster for us.
That's
especially
right.
After these two cyclones or these natural disasters and the COVID, the borders opening up has given us another opportunity to tell the world that Vanuatu is here for you to come and share with us.
That's right. The origin of the world, I think. Never know.
No, exciting times.
Lenny, we're heading towards the end of our discussion today. Yeah, but I know that you have been working closely with the stakeholders, the government stakeholders, to make sure that things are happening here for Vanuatu to host the 7th Melanesian Art Festival. Now, how does the MSG Secretariat itself playing its part in Vanuatu organizing this event?
Oh, I'll take that. MSG, as you know, is the creator of the event, and as such, they've been the one in front of the launching of this event, supporting the government of Vanuatu in allowing that this event to happen as an MSG event. Again, MSG itself is made up of all the countries involved, so each country, I think, will be giving something towards the committee as part of their contribution.
Okay.
So this is something that we're not at liberty to say, but
that's right.
Yes,
somebody else will definitely join me and give us more
yes,
information.
they will join
that.
you and give you that the detailed information on what each country is going to be contributing towards the event.
And now we are looking forward for that. We are looking forward to host that.
Yeah, we are definitely.
And we have to pull it off.
Yes, we have to.
Because it
No
will
turning
be,
back.
Yeah, no turning back for Vanuatu. Less than 2 months, so 1 month, a couple of days. So we can do that, and will definitely make a difference for the Melanesian countries. But not only for the Melanesian countries, but other countries from the Pacific can relate to what the Melanesian people can do to the arts and cultural festival. So the structure itself, when it will be completed, ready for inspections, and if do we have participants from those Melanesian countries or some special people from those Melanesian countries joining Vanuatu to inspect and see how the structure will definitely accommodate their people, or what is the arrangement?
The Melanesian leaders are coming down, and our Prime Minister, who's the chairman of the Melanesian Spearhead Group, will be hosting them in June, mid-June, I think, and then the structure should be up because they will be doing the site visit before anybody else. And there's a forward team that works with the Melanesian Art Festival, the MACFEST. They've been here just, I think, between the two cyclones. They were here to concretize the going forward, the momentum of this event, and they'll be back, I guess. But again, that is not at our level of. This is for the bigger, the heads of the committee to announce that, and they'll let you know as we from next week onwards. Yes,
right.
I think maybe first week of July we'll start receiving participants coming to
so
first
that early. That early.
Yes.
Wow, first week, only the first week, because the event kickstarted on the 19th of July. Okay. We'll be expecting some well-known visitors as well to come over to Vanuatu. Are you aware of that?
Yes, we are aware, but we're not keeping the lead on it. But yes, it will, as you know, it'll be out soon, especially from abroad, if I can say that. Yes. So
that's why we have to be ready before they start
arriving in the country. Yes.
Okay, we know that you are ready. We are ready. Vanuatu is ready to host. Any last a word to share with our listeners? I'll begin with you, Lenny.
I think, like Tony said, we need to get the schools and childrens to get them anticipate for for the event. So I think mainly is this festival we need to pass the information back to the younger children. So I think our main focus is to focus on the childrens and get them to come to the venue and learn new things and also learn the histories. Yeah.
So the festival itself, it's for the future
Yeah,
generation
that's it.
of this country.
That's exactly. And the reason being, this is the 7th Melanesian Art Festival. Vanuatu is going to be hosting the next one in 20 years. So this is one opportunity.
We don't know whether we'll still be here.
Yeah. So
Well, I'll be here.
it's
I'll be around.
and we want to promote this, especially targeting the target market for in marketing terms is the kids, the younger generation, and the kids. Get them, bring your kids to the venues, even if they can touch the sand and do some, sand drawing, or get them to feel it, and or even
Ask questions
about it, or touch the lapita potteries, or even see it and get the photographs with, or watch a dance, or something that will stick in their mind and keep them, interested in their culture, in their tradition, in their history. That would be something, because we've lost a lot of that, and we're heading in the wrong direction, so to speak. So it's an important event that nobody has seen. But yes, the 7th edition is going to be the last one in another 20 years. So please come out. Please give your support to the organizing committee. It's our event, not us, but our event together.
That's right,
Events
the Vanuatu
Blayumi.
event.
Yes.
Event Blayumi. Well, Mr. Lenny Tafau from the VKS, member of the committee of MACFEST, and Tony Ligo assisting the marketing of MACFEST. Thank you very much joining 96.3 Bars FM, updating us on the development and the progress of MACFEST in Vanuatu, ready for the festival itself on the 19th to the 31st of July. Thank you very much joining 96.3 Bars FM.
Thank you for having us.